We've got a big event at the Civic Center this Saturday. It is I'm at Promise Weekend, and joining me today to tell us more, the organizer of it all, getting the word out, Emmanuel Curtis with us. And thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're going to focus on Saturday.
Right.
You can go down to the Civic Center and stay all day
Right.
and enjoy a lot of great things. So
Right.
let's start with the day. It starts around noon.
Yes.
And what's going to be happening then?
So we have our second community brunch. Again, it's an effort to encourage families within the community, provide some resources and strategies for families, professionals, and encourage the youth in our community. That's the I Am at Promise brunch, community brunch, and we're focusing on changing the narrative from cradle to prison pipeline to cradle to careers. We oftentimes think, and call youth at risk for the different barriers they have to face, but just thought it would be a different spin to start speaking life into them and more positive and acknowledge that they're at promise. It's up to us to decide the difference between the two.
Right. Okay, so we're talking families, we're talking youth. I mean, you want the kids to come down, and so will they be guest speakers?
Yes.
I mean, I was
we have
chicken and waffles, that'd be great.
Yeah, good food, but two of the most dynamic speakers in education. If you look them up, Dr. Chika Akua and Principal Kafele, I mean, you won't find anything but positivity on these speakers. Everywhere they go, they motivate. They leave communities and schools better. They leave professionals better. And honestly, since I've met them, I've become better.
Oh, that's awesome. So we can all get exposed to that. All right, so can you get the tickets ahead of time or at the door?
Tickets are available ahead of time at Eventbrite. We also have a Cash App, Jegna Corp, MBK, but tickets will be available at the door. We'll have tickets available at the door. And then,
And youth are admitted free, is that
youth
right?
will be admitted free.
That's awesome.
So, so we really want to, I mean, this is a community event, and we really want to make it affordable for families, and that's our part, and, we'll sponsor as many people as possible.
Like middle school to high school, you think are best for the youth to be there, or even elementary school?
I mean, really, there's going to be something for everyone. And moving on to our literacy, arts, and hip-hop fair, that's where you'll see we have authors coming from that are local, statewide, and also from around the country that are flying in. One, because of the dynamic speakers that we have with Dr. Akua and Principal Kafele, I was getting calls all day about I have to be there, and they were coming in, flying in. But we really have some good materials, and our highlights of that will be Dr. Khalid Hakeem out of Detroit. He has the largest traveling Black History Museum, and he has a very, very good 50th anniversary of hip-hop exhibit that he's going to show. I saw it last summer. And then we also have a magician out that'll help keep the families entertained. Eric Blackwell, coming from California, and he's an exciting young man. He's performed for so many different celebrities and around. And then, like I said, the authors are coming anywhere from the East Coast to Detroit, Ohio, Georgia, a little bit of everywhere. So there's books that will be available to purchase too.
That sounds great, and that's 2:30 to 5, and you just stay at the Civic Center.
Right, you can just stay there.
Yeah, exactly. And then something else is happening, 7 o'clock, more.
Right, we're going to take a little breather, from 5 to 7, and we'll open doors at 7 for our Music is Medicine concert. This is our second series. We did one back in October 2022, but we have a fantastic lineup of local guests. Number one, local performers with Static in the Groove and Will Geis. A lot of people should remember and know Will Geis. He's been traveling the country since the 90s, performing and singing. And then Hall of Famer and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer and member of Public Enemy, Professor Griff and Soleil. Soleil came out again early 2000s. And then my son, who's a big hit in the East Coast, and he has a brand out in New York that he's bringing in. He's also an author. He'll be featured at our literacy fair as well, and he'll be our headliner. And then AJ McQueen, who's hit big on social media, and again has his own activism in Houston, and he's going to come and contribute as well. So we're going to have a full day. It's really for community, trying to build unity. This is not just for young men. This is for girls. This is for families. This is not just for Blacks. This is for everyone. Every dynamic, every situation. This is not just for the ones we may deem at risk. This is for students who are succeeding and motivated, because you never know what motivation people may need, and it's up to us, and that's what we're trying to just encourage and push and make our community better.
You have made a great Saturday for everyone to enjoy. Thank you very much for sharing with us. Everybody, head on down to the Civic Center for all these great events. All right, thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.